Hey guys, I'm back. I got new equipment and I'm ready to go. So today, I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to chat and I'm going to do my makeup. And we're going to see what comes out, okay? Let's get started. So first, I got to pull this hair back. Whew. Okay, I'm messing around with the lighting and all, and I didn't put my backdrop up today. I just left it like this just because I'm just trying to see, honestly, how to work this camera. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to work it at all. I still have not read the manual, which I need to do. But to prep my skin, I'm gonna use the Laneige, oh, I don't know how to do this. The Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. I've already put moisturizer on like twice today, but you know what? I'm gonna do it again. For eye cream, I'm gonna use the Purity Eye Gelato. I've been really loving this. I just got it the other day, but it's great. Always use your ring finger when you're putting on eye cream. I'm going to prime my skin. I'm going to use the Maybelline Baby Skin. And I'm just going to put this in areas where my pores are a little bit larger. Not that much of it though, because I don't want it to be too slick. I'm going to mix together the Dior Backstage Foundation in shade 1.5 Neutral. And the Becca Aqualuminous Perfecting Foundation in the shade Beige. I'm going to mix these two together because I don't really have one that's my perfect shade right now. I mean, this still won't match me, but for buffing in my foundation, I'm going to use the Morphe Gel Can Heal foundation brush, the JH03. And I'm just going to start stippling this into my face, or my skin, not my face. You can tell I have not filmed in a while. If I'm looking down, it's because my mirror is way down here and I didn't get nothing to sit it up on and I can't find anything. So this is what we're just going to have to use. With brushes like this, I like to pat. Don't drag. It's not going to make your foundation turn out very nice. If you're dragging, it's just kind of pulling the product. So when you're stamping, it gets it nice and buffed out. Foundation looks beautiful. Okay, for concealer, I'm going to be mixing my two favorite concealers at the moment. This is my favorite concealer for I don't even know how long, the Maybelline Fit Me, and then the ColourPop concealer. They're my favorite. I really want to try the Huda Beauty one, but haven't got around to it yet. So if anyone has tried that one, comment down below, let me know how you like it. So I'm just blending this in with a beauty blender, and I'm going to use a brush. I've been using the JH08. I can't speak. To kind of stipple in my concealer. I've never done this before until the other day, like use a brush to blend it in, but I've been really enjoying it. So I'm just using a small little fluffy brush to put on my powder. I'm using the, I'm using the Pretty Vulgar powder. So a little bit about where I have been. This last few months of my life has been crazy. I was working 2 jobs, where I am as of this moment, but I won't be very much longer. And it's honestly, it's exhausting. I'm tired all the time. But I'm back now and I'm going to film as much as I possibly can. I don't know how much that's going to be yet, but I will try to get on a schedule because I know that people like schedules. I'm just using a fluffy brush to powder the rest of my face. For bronzer, to contour, I'm going to use Hoola. Are we surprised? Probably not. I'm going to take that on a little dense brush. For bronzer, I've been trying out the Bare Minerals Invisible Bronzer in Fair to Light. I really wanted the Hourglass bronzer, but my Sephora doesn't have it and I'm impatient. So they said this is similar. So I went ahead and bought this. I don't know how much I like it yet. I like it, but I don't know if I love it, you know? Because I wanted the Hourglass one because it has that veil. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The veil. Maybe, I don't know. This is the best bronzer brush in the whole entire world. The JH02. I'm pretty sure Morphe already had this brush and then Jacqueline put it in her brush set. It's amazing. I love it so much. It just bronzes so perfectly. And I have a very small head and I was scared it was going to be too big, but it's not. So, if you're a pea head like me, don't be scared, okay? For blush, my friend got me this for Christmas, birthday, whatever. It's the Juvia's Place Serafina blush. I love blush lately. Blush is my favorite part of makeup now. I don't know why, but I love blush and I'm a sucker for a good peachy coral. This is the first time I've used this and I don't know how pigmented this is. I'm assuming it's very pigmented. Like, blush just really warms up the face. And how I put my blush on, so I start at the apples. I know this sounds dumb, but I used to do it differently. And ever since I started doing it like this, I love it so much more. So I start at the apples and I kind of sweep it onto my apples. And then I drag it back. Sweep and drag. And I love it. And then I kind of blend it out. Go over with my bronzer brush. I'm going to clean up my contour. Now I'm going to do my brows and I'm going to do them off camera. Doesn't take me that long, but it's still kind of just, you know, like watching paint dry. I'll do them in some videos, but I'm not going to do it in every video. I'm going to use the Morphe brow pencil and I'll be right back. I know I'm kind of cutting my head off, but I don't really know how to fix this right now, so I think I need to raise the tripod, but I can't do that right now, okay? So we're just gonna have a little bit of a cocktail situation. Okay, so I have this palette. I bought this, the Through My Eyes palette by I Love Sarai, Karen, on YouTube. If I just butchered that, I'm so sorry, Karen. Not like you'll ever see this video, but I love you, you're awesome. It's a beautiful palette. Like, I kind of want to do that look that Kylie Jenner did with the hot pink on the inner corners, like a really simple eye with liner and hot pink on the inner corners. So I might do that. I don't know yet because this Lomo shade is not hot pink, but it's like a really pretty coral shade and they could be very nice. I'm actually going to start off with the Nightingale palette from Pretty Vulgar. Let's see. I'm going to take a large fluffy brush and I'm going to go into just a plain light transition shade. And I'm going to buff this from inner to outer corner. Not trying to make any specific shape. Just getting the shade in there and make sure you go all the way in and all the way out. I don't really know if I'm coming up with this or not, but I'm going to do it anyways. Now I'm going to take a more tapered crease brush. You'll see me. And I'm going to pick up the Through My Eyes palette. And I'm going to take the shade Sandalwood. This really light transition shade right there. And I'm going to very lightly start defining my crease. Putting it into the crease and then buffing upwards. So if you make little squiggly motions, little round squiggly motions, it'll buff it out for you. I'm gonna switch to this little brush right here. I'm gonna take the shade Canela right here. It's a very warm brown with very few reflex in it, but I think that just makes it blend a little bit better. Not really sure what that was, but... And I'm going to do the same thing, just going into the crease. Oh, I don't want this brush. I'm going to take another fluffy pointer brush. Going into the crease. And blending upwards. That's what you want to think. Blend up, blend up, blend up. I'm going to take the shade In a Wink. It's kind of a light pink shade, but it looks more of a bone shade when you put it on. And I'm just going to pack this on my lid to brighten up the area because some of the transition shades got on the lid. Perfect. So I'm going to take this very, very small defined little brush. This may be such a bad idea. I'm going to start slowly. I'm going to take Nostalgia, this little mauve shade right here. And if you put your brush in line with your nose and it hits your inner corner, that's where you want to put the product. So I'm going to just very lightly start building this up. Oh my god, Lord, please don't let me look like I have pink eye. Okay, now I'm going to take the shade Lomo right here. It's a hot pink coral, very, very pretty shade. Oh my god. I don't know if I like these. I need a more pink shade, so ERB. I have to find a hot pink to make this work. The shade right here. This is the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. But the fact that Kylie Jenner did this better than me kind of offends me. So I'm going to take Sandalwood and Canela and mix them together. I'm just taking this on a small little blending brush. All underneath my eyes. I've missed filming though. Like, I was nervous because I haven't done it so long. But I'm not even nervous anymore. I wish I wouldn't have went in with that mauve. I'm going to use this Lord & Berry black eyeliner. This is my favorite black eyeliner. I'm going to do a very, very thin line, maybe, across my lash line. I just want a little bit of definition. So I'll be right back. I want to do a wing now that I've done the eyeliner, but I don't have anywhere to put my elbows. And I know that would go really south really fast. This is my favorite highlight in the world. I don't know what highlight this is. It's from Stila. The thing is 2 years old. I can't find the highlight anywhere. But it's just beautiful. I love this highlight. I'm going to do my mascara real quick. Okay, so mascara is on. For lip liner, I'm going to use the ColourPop. This is my favorite. It's in the shade Curvy. I'm going to use the Maybelline lipstick in Baddest Beige. Okay guys, so I think we are done. Let me know what y'all think about the pink eyeshadow. I don't know if I love it or I hate it. I definitely would do a wing normally, but you know, I don't have a table or that's high enough, and it would be about out to my hairline if I did that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back and I'm ready to film. Please like and subscribe if you have not already, and you can turn your post notifications on so you do know when I upload. Since I'm not quite on a schedule yet, it will let you know. Thank you guys so much. See you in my next video. Bye.